Hey there, it's Patmos, and nice of you to join me for another episode in, well, a nice game of survival in Farthest Frontier, as we are, well, trying to basically grow the chance of our survival by making sure that we have a defended area, which is a good thing, I think. Alright, we have a merchant here. Let's see what he has to offer. Anything good, anything we need, or should we just let him go? I think we could get some iron from him. It's a bit expensive, and yeah, we don't really have the money, so that's probably not the best option. Would be nice if we could get some, but we're not going to do that yet. So we can finish the vault, but that's for later. I think right now we should be focusing on, clothing, for instance. I think we have built the, yeah, here we are, the weaver. But we're not growing any flax yet. Once this field is done and we already have the workers in there, they're already busy, all the farmers. Once we get them all to work, we can grow some flax on that field, for instance. We're already growing flax on this field now, so we should be getting some in next year, but that might take some time. And, ooh, the wall is ready. Look at this. We have the first wall up. That's great. We have 2 towers up. They have some ranged weapons, but no swords or whatever, but that's okay. We don't really need them. Now we could go for building the come on, sometimes it's a bit hard to click construction of this one to have an extra tower up for the fence. I think we should do that. Let's just go ahead with that. Spend the coins we have. That also means that if we get raided, they can't take those coins from us because we don't have them anymore. So that might be a smart one. There's another merchant. Let's go check for a second if there is some cross-trading that we can do. So for instance, this one is ready to buy iron at the price of 10. Now this one is about to sell it for 12. So yeah, that's going to cost us money. But this one is about to buy tools for 30. This one sells them for 34. So yeah, there will probably be no cross-buying here. Sometimes there is. You just have to be lucky, of course. Let's take these, for instance. Shoes, clay, hides. Is there anything this one wants to buy like that? No, not really. Pottery, though. Planks, but that's it. So yeah, no cross-trading this time. We'll just let them go. It's not often that you can do the cross-trading. It's just like sometimes you can do it. But when you can, that's very nice and very profitable. So you should do it then. As well, the farmers are very busy on the farm. We only have low amounts of wood, though. It would be nice to get a bit more of that. Well, our work camp is busy, so that's a good thing. And we have the tier 2 village now. Let's go to the build menu. Let's go check the roads. Yeah, we need tier 3 for stone roads, which will make villagers walk faster. That's nice. We already do have a school. It might be nice to aim for the healer. It costs 25 gold a month. We don't have that yet. But when we do, it might be very good to get the healer to heal up sick people. Right now we have 1 sick person. It's the dysentery. Should probably just eat a few bits of fruit and it should be fine, but oh well, could take a long time for him to heal up properly. 10 villagers graduated. Now that's nice. That means that they've completed their education. Predators are attacking. That's usually not so nice. There's another bear trying to attack my villager. Now my hunter there is doing a good job, but not good enough. Could well be needed that we pick up a few other villagers and start helping out, because there's another one. Kind of hoping that these 4 can do the trick, especially once, yeah, you should attack it now. Oh, that's out of arrows. That's the problem. There we go. Yes, they killed the bear. That's a good thing. All right, we have a hunter here doing some nice hunting and getting us hides and things. Villager cured. Trading post. Another predator. Oh, there's a bear in town now. Oh well, they are attacking it from the tower, which is probably safer than to go really after the bear. So this is a good thing. Yeah, now it's killed. Bye-bye berry. Oh, they put down a lot of greens. They should pick them up quickly. Crops ready for assignment. Now that's the thing I want to see. Let's go deal with this field. Let's take care of it so that a bit of the weeds get out. Then the next year we want to put in some flax. But flax reduces the fertility, and it's not frost tolerant. So we should start with some clovers to restore the fertility, then put in the flax so it will be not in the frosty months. Of course, we also need to get some food out of it. We'll do that afterwards. And then right here we'll see, I think, maybe another batch of some extra fertility. Who knows? We'll see. We can set that up later. Yeah, now these two will do the beans the same year. That's not really how I want it to be. Because then they're really pervious to bad stuff. So let's get rid of this. Let's set up the food in this year, and then we will do the flax the year later. Then we have flax 1 year, we have flax the other year, which is good. And if this one, for instance, gets sick, it can't spread to the other field because they're not growing any beans there at that point. So that's great. Now the beans and stuff will all be rotating good for good. So that's nice. That's nice. I like that. All right, the extra tower is up, meaning that I think we do have quite a proper defense now in case raiders stop by. You can never know for sure, and we definitely need more villagers to do all the work, but at least raiders concerned, we should be quite okay. Oh, there's a nice patch of medical herbs here. How many do we have? Oh, we have a good amount. That's nice. No worries there. We do some fishing here. That's great. We have the hunter here. Oh, there's some more willow here if we want to. And some blueberries. Oh, there's a lot more willow here, but I think it will scare off the deer, so we might not do that and build it there. How many hides do we have? 42, and we're actually producing clothing and shoes in a surplus, so that's great. We can also see that we're not producing enough of this. Now, we do have quite a few soldiers already, so that's why we don't have a high amount of bows, but we're going to need a lot more arrows. So let's tell it to build more arrows all the time and go a bit slower on the bows. That way we'll get a lot more arrows to actually fight off any enemies. I think we can also tell them to just build this house to get population growing by kids a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. I think that should be sufficient. And then we should have sufficient amounts of food in. Yeah, looks like that if we place it like this, we'll get more food out of it, because there's a lot more here. Let's place it like that. Alright, this one's completely filled up. There's a storage next to it, which is okay. It's not as defended as this one, but we might just build another batch like that here with a wall around it, for instance, to have a safe space to store goods on this side of town too. That could be really a thing. So think about how you want to defend your town. You just want to wall it around and build walls around it, where you need a lot of walls and a lot of them will be useless during an attack. Or will you go a little bit closer to town, so one on this side, maybe one here, that has a lot of the stuff that you actually need in it. Ooh, there's a bear coming. Let's get some of my people and start attacking this bear. Probably lose one. Yeah. Maybe two. Who knows? Could be losing a few villagers, but well, the bear's gone too. I always like to just go after the bear when we see it, because otherwise, if they pick off your villagers one by one, you can lose a lot more than just fighting the bear head on. Would be nice though if there was a hunter there that could help out, because they can do a lot of damage with their arrows. I don't see any game here that we could hunt, so there's no reason to build a hunter. Lots of trees though, so we could get a work camp maybe at some point. But really the thing with this game is save up the laborers, because they have to carry all stuff around, they have to do a lot of things, and they can't do that right now. So we're low on laborers, we need to get more people in. That's basically the whole idea right now. Are we getting flax in? Not yet, okay. At least I don't see. Yeah, there's the flax. No flax in yet. Should be next year, I guess. Yes, and then the year after. Great. So just another winter without flax. And then once the harvest comes in, we get the flax in and we can start to produce some clothing. We can see that it's really impacting happiness, clothing, and also now furniture. So I guess we'll have to start thinking about furniture. I thought, yeah, the furniture is only here, so that ain't no good right now. Let's go check if we can. Luxury items. All right, so we need some luxury items for them. Question, of course, is what do they want as a luxury item? Do they want like pottery buildings? We have a lot of clay, so we could build a potter and get them some pottery goods. All right, let's try that. Let's build a potter. Let's get some pottery goods. That could be the luxury that they want. I think it is actually. Yeah, they want some pottery goods. So let's make sure that we give them the pottery goods. That will make them more happy. They might even pay a little bit more taxes, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure about that. If you are, please let me know. Now that will take up more people, and we're already short a few people. Well, we have a few builders going now, of course, but yeah, we're already short in people, so I'm kind of hoping for another batch of immigrants. That's usually, especially now in the beginning, a good way to get more food in, or more people in, just get the immigrants in. Yeah, birth is just taking too long for now. Alright, food's good as we go into winter. We have food to survive another 9 months. Maybe 3 months will spoil soon, but then we should still have food for half a year. There's a lot of hazelnuts that we can get. Not going to bother with it now, but... oh, these are getting food from here and there. Okay. We have some baskets to spare, yes. So if a trader comes by, we could get some baskets to sell. So it could be nice to already start stockpiling a few of those baskets inside, that as a trader comes by, we can actually trade it. You have to send it over then and wait until it's there, and then you can finally do something with it. That sometimes just takes up too much time and the trader will leave already. Plus you'll be busy with other things, so I think it can be very good to make sure that you put stuff in the trader before they come. And then as soon as you see an opportunity, you can sell that good. And of course, if you all of a sudden seem to be running short of it, you can always just put it back into the stockpile and people can use it anyway. So that's no problem. All right, here goes the farm. We can see that they've really done a good job with the wheat levels. So let's get rid of these. Maybe we can put a crop in here. This is very frost tolerant, so let's move this over. Let's put this in the beginning of the year. So now we'll have an extra food source there. And we get a lot of fertility pumped in, and they will take care of the weeds once every 3 years. So I think this is a good setup, yes. Well, these two are basically on the same setup. They're just doing things differently. So that's nice. And yep, there we go. 2 new villages born. Okay. Well, we're still not up to the max. That's not that bad. And we have the potter now. 2 people in there making pottery. 4 clay, 1 water, and a bit of firewood. And we get 4 pieces of pottery. Now here we have the well, so that's fine. That's close by. And then we should see the numbers of pottery come in. These people will start buying that straight away. But that's fine, because that's why we have them, and we want them to get the pottery in anyway. Village is stricken with influenza. That's tough, but it can be dealt with, so that's okay. Ah, we can see them here really trying to get rid of this rock. Nice. All right, let's speed things up a bit more because it's just winter time. We can't do that much at this point. Just have to make sure that things keep running. We have houses and a well here. What we could do is already set up an extra row of houses, but make sure that they're not built yet. So construction is disabled. That way we can build these as soon as necessary. We could already set up the extra well too, But there might be a bit of a malus because of the other close well. So maybe we save that well for right here. But then it's already there. So people can, once people start to live here, they will then be able to already get water here as well. And these wells will then not run out. All right, year number 12. If you ask me, there will be a new raid coming in. But, well, I could be wrong, of course. But that's just how it feels. Let's move this over a little bit more like this, so that more trees are included. But I really hope that if a raid comes, we'll be able to fight them off nicely. But we'll see. Taxes collected. We still have some gold to spare, and we still make some gold, even though we have 3 of these guard towers. And, well, guard training costs us 20, so apparently we have 4 guards. Do we have 4 guards? Yeah, we already have the 4 guards, so I think we're already paying for this one, also, so it seems, at least for the guard that's in there. Or do we have one stocked with 2 guards? That could also be the case. No. Okay. Well, we need to make a slight amount more money, and then we can build this tower too. Luckily, the town hall will also start helping out by firing arrows at the enemy when they come. We can see that we are now starting to get a small surplus of arrows. That's good. There a trader comes. Basket shop unable to work. Well, as soon as they start gathering again, they can work. We can get a worker out of here because we have plenty of baskets anyway. We don't have willow now, and that will free up a laborer to do other jobs. That's great. Now all it takes is a nice harvest in a while, and we'll get flax. I like it. Alright, this one does not want to buy anything that we have. Does it sell anything that we need? Nope. Okay. Well, that's clear. I don't really see a batch of immigrants running towards our town. Would be nice if they were, but they're not. And, well, I guess as soon as a raider comes in anywhere on the map, we should get notified about it, so that we can do something about it. Yeah, there's a big thunderstorm overhead. Really hurting us everywhere, but as long as it doesn't kill us, it's okay. I think once we get... Oh, there's the extra trader. That's nice. Maybe we should get a forager here and then do some foraging in this area, because it is a very worthwhile area. Alright, let's see the second trader. Yeah, this wants to buy our baskets, but for a very cheap price. Now, let's see. This one wants to buy or sell beer for 3. This one wants to buy it for 3. So, yeah, there's no option. This one wants to sell us these flour bags for 2. And this one wants to buy them for 3. So, let's get a few of these. As many as we can. Oh, no, that's the beer. We have to get the right one, of course. Let's get like 50, I think. Oh, let's just go with it. Yeah. Alright, we'll buy and stock them. We're not going to put them anywhere else. Then we go to the other trader and we sell them. And now we've made a little bit of money. So if we do that over and over again, and there's actually quite a bit of flour in here, so that should be nice. We can actually just make a bit of money that way. And I know it feels kind of like we're cheating a little bit. But since money is scarce, and I think all efforts are now justified to protect our town. I mean, this whole game is about survival, and we want to survive. We'll just have to keep in mind that this guy will run out of money at some point. Maybe there's another trade that we can do, so let's just keep it up for now. But so far, I think this is allowed because we just need to survive. There we go. All right, let's see. How much money does he still have? 664. Yeah, all right. This is probably the last run then. Let's go sell it. So, see, we already got a bit too much. All right, let's sell the items. And now we have 673 gold, where we only had 100 when we started. So that's quite okay. Now, actually, we need to try and buy some stuff from him and sell it to the other guy. So does this one want to get any shoes or soap or cheese or what? It wants to get shoes for 10. This one is selling them for 9. Okay, so let's go over the same trick again. We'll buy them all and stock them for 400 something. And then we will sell them right here. And we've made some money. Let's go. Stone, wood, and cheese. Stone, wood, and cheese. No, hides and shoes. Hides 15. Hides 17. Okay. So let's buy these hides then. For as much as we can. And let's sell them over here. Alright, we're up to 800 gold coins now. I think we should stop at this because now we've actually made quite a bit of good money. Ooh, 11. And 7. That's nice. Let's buy some soap. Can't buy everything because that won't go well, but 900. So yeah, we made good money. We can actually do a bit more with that. Still has 900, so yeah, buy in stock. Let's do this again. Let's sell the items. We have 1400 gold now. Alright, that should help us out. Can we buy iron from one of them? That would be helping for the... no, okay. So there's not actually anything we need at this point that we need to buy. So that's not gonna happen. However, we do have a lot more gold now. Maybe we can invest that in something like, I don't know, a nice park or whatever that we're going to need later on anyway. Like a large park. If we build a large park here, that will really help out with the desirability. Problem is, can we move a park? I think we can. So we can just build it right here and then later on move it. We need a lot of gold for it, 500, but we can just transfer some gold here. And then we should be fine. Crops lost to animals. Ah, there's still animals coming in that we need to get rid of. Where's my hunter? There he is. Alright, he's already taken care of it. Alright, go hunt all these animals now. Make sure they all die and then you can pick up all the meat from them. Later on, when we get more and more farm fields, these animals should start to move. But for now, oh, they'll just stay for a bit, I guess. Did we get some first pieces of flax in yet? No. Okay, let's keep things running. But I'm really happy that we got to accumulate some gold. Now we can build this park that will really raise the desirability and that will maybe give us a few more homesteads. That will start to pay extra taxes and that can help the village forward. So far, not seeing a raid. Oh, a child grew up. That's great. It is year 12 already. Yeah, time goes fast. So now the first children will start to grow up. They will actually be added to the labor pool. So now we get to a point... Ooh, a villager died of an illness. Okay. Well, luckily all jobs should be fulfilled because of the auto refiller, so that's great. But yeah, I'm quite happy that now kids start to grow up. That might also be the moment to just build an extra house again. We'll get in a few extra kids, but we will also see the first grow up now, so they'll be added to the labor pool. We need, of course, to get a steady supply of new kids so that in another 12 years they can start to grow up, or another 10 years or whatever. Because relying on the influx of immigrants is not a smart thing to do. Alright, let's see. Is this... Yeah, this is the flax. That's great. Predators are attacking. Another bear, I guess. Yes. Is there another... There's no hunter here, I think. No. Okay. Well, luckily there's a lot of people here. Let's gather them all. So that they can all start to attack at the same time. Almost. Hopefully they can kill off the bear, but oh, it's a big, strong bear, so that's not good. They seem to not really be attacking the bear at this point. Because they were all standing there and the bear wasn't get hurt. Now they are attacking it. Good. Keep attacking the bear. Oh, you're losing quite a few villagers though. That's not good, but we have extra space now. Oh, come on. Why can't they kill the bear? They're not really doing anything against the bear. I wonder why that is. Oh, these are all kids. Yeah, that's not good. Fortunately, we have so many kids in town. Alright, let's get going after the bear with the adults. They should be able to hurt it. There we go. Yeah. Alright, finally. Oh, and now the village gets raided too. They're coming from up here. Our hunter already killed one, and it's high speed, so we should probably probably take a bit of a pause, get people in here. Let's slow down a bit. Let's see what the raid does. That's what you get for playing speed 3. Things would go bad. Alright, so these are all quite hurt. We have 18 raiders. Ah, here's a batch incoming too. Alright, now the town hall starts to fire as well. That should make a real big difference. Because, yeah, this should slowly start to see them all killed off. You can see it fires rains of arrows. Now, these aren't doing that much because there's just one guy in there firing a arrow. It's good, of course. It's better than nothing, but it's not ideal. And this one actually hit this one. Yeah. Willy, I don't think we can tell it to. Would be nice if it got killed. Alright, 12 raiders out of the 18 are killed, which is quite a good score. I think we can get everybody out. We can speed up a little bit now. Oh, it's not that bad, but it would have been nice if we would have done any better. I don't think they got any gold or whatever, so that's nice. Because they did not get in, and there's still money here in the trader. People are very unhappy because of the clothing now, but I think we should have the first pieces out now. We just don't have laborers anymore. Let's get rid of all the builders. We'll just leave one. We don't even have people now to fill all the jobs. That's because of the bear. So that's not good. So we'll really have to be scarce on some of the jobs now with people. Alright, this should probably help out a bit. Yeah, still no laborers, but at least we now have one weaver. That's a start. And we do need 2 weavers to get some clothing and get happiness up. So let's get that up. Oh, I misclicked. I wanted to read what happened. But, well, not a lot has happened. They can just freely walk into town, so that's not an issue. And, yeah, they did some damage, but that's it. It's the bear that did a lot of damage. And luckily, we have a graveyard. All right, let's speed things up now, because I don't think too many bad things will happen now straight away. But, well, we can never be sure. So the towers and the town hall did their job against the raid. We were just not really prepared because we were so busy with the bear and we were playing speed 3. And we're completely out of laborers now. That's a bad thing. Alright, let's check the work camp. There is 4 people in there. Let's bring that down to 1. That gives us a few laborers that can now start to carry goods and people and stuff around, which is quite important. So let's try that. Do we see animals walking here? I think so. No. Okay. So the animals are actually gone. Oh, there's one. Yep, now it's gone. Okay. Well, at least we got in some pieces for clothing. Are we producing pieces of clothing now? 2! Well, we have 121 people to give clothing to. So that might take some time. But the worst is gone now. A few of the very unhappy villagers are now not so unhappy anymore. And we can see that we've really changed up luxury. That's now pretty good. So the pottery is working. Cleanliness is good. Spirituality not so much, but we can fulfill that not too much trouble. We just really need to get some extra people. Oh, the good thing is with all these houses upgrading, I believe there will be space for 1 extra villager. Yeah, additional housing capacity. There should be 4 in a normal house and 5 in a homestead. So that will also increase the amount of people that we can have. A kid grew up. That's another worker. Up to 4 laborers now. So let's wait until more and more kids grow up. That will be helpful. And, well, I'm still really hoping that we get a batch of immigrants. Yeah, some people are still very pissed, but now that this works, they should be more happy. Soon we have plenty of flax, so let's put in an extra worker. Simply because it's nice that we have laborers to carry the stuff around, but with everybody being unhappy, that ain't no good. We need more people. Family. Your family enjoys quality of family life. Okay. I don't care. It's Farthest Frontier. We have to survive, not spend time with the family all the time. So go make sure you survive. Okay, year number 13. Another nice year to start. Okay. Fingers crossed for the bunch of immigrants just running towards the town hall. That would be amazing. Let's see if we can get more kids growing up. I think we also have the money for the extra tower here. So let's construct this. Make sure that we... taxes collected. That's good. Make sure that we get a little bit of extra defenses up here. Most buildings are already being restored. That's good. Hopefully more and more people can get clothing now. They produced 7 pieces of clothing last year. We need 143. So yeah. We need 20 times more of that. But with 3 people in there now, they should be able to produce quite quickly. 2 new villagers immigrated and we have 2 new villagers born. Now those are things I would like to see. That means 5 laborers. Great. And yeah, we need somebody extra in the work camp again. As soon as we start to have an abundance of people, which is quite rare, but as soon as we get the numbers up quite a bit, we're just going to fill up some extra industries with people. That should be sufficient for now. Let's see. Does this have some iron? No. It has expensive swords and stuff that I don't want. We can get a good price for our baskets though, so let's sell those so we have some extra money. And hopefully soon the trader with the gold comes by. Now what I'm going to tell these is that once the vault is cured, that these can't take any more gold. All the gold should go to the vault. Villager cured, that's nice. The extra tower is coming up. Question is, do we get 1 or 2 traders this year? Usually we'll get 2. Yep, there's number 2. That's nice. So hopefully it brings a bit of iron. Always the question. And more people get happy, so more and more people probably get clothing now. Produced 12 pieces already. There comes the trader. Let's see. Do you have some iron for me? No. Pottery, candles, soap. Soap for 12. We can buy soap here for 10. And then sell it for another 12. We could make some money that way. Let's try it out. Let's buy in stock. Let's sell it here. Alright. We made some more money. I like it. I'm not going to do this too much, of course, because it still does kind of feel a little bit like cheating. But hey, we need to survive anyway. So, let's get going. I really wish we could have bought some iron. I want the vault done now that we know that next year probably there won't be a raid. There's no guarantee though, raids can happen at any time, but could be nice if they would not happen. Right, let's construct here because we have so many building space already. 28 villagers graduated, that's great. That means that they'll work better and more efficient. I am now going to invest a little bit more in food. In this case, in a extra forager shack. And then we'll move its working area to include these willows, these bird's nests, and some willow here and a hawthorn. I think with the extra willow, we can really make plenty of baskets. The number is slowly going up now. I want to get more and more so that we can sell them. 3 new villagers born. Oh, well, that's not too many. Of course, there's only a small amount of people probably able to reproduce. We have only 38 adults. So that's why birth rate is not that high. Of course, once you have 200 adults in your town, the number of births will go up big time. Because there's basically just more families that can make new kids. Now, we don't have too many families that can actually make new kids. So keep that in mind. Some food's about to spoil or spoiled, but that's okay. A child has grown up. Great. We have 4 workers again, or laborers. Nice. Now, we probably have a year without any flax. Oh no, this year they get some flax. But then we get a year with no flax, but that's okay. I think we have a good amount of flax now. Yeah, 700. So let's just keep producing clothing. Already produced 18 this year. Yeah. Clothing is up to 53% now. It was down to 47, I think. So Already a few people got this. Birth rate's okay. Immigration rate, 85%. Yeah. A building is on fire. Well, it's next to the well, so they should easily be able to put that out. And they were. Thank you, kids. A lot of kids, though. 55, 60, 70 kids. And then if we count the adolescents, we're almost up to 90. So still a big imbalance there. But now that kids start to grow up, that might change over time. Still a lot of good land here that we can build on. Just that we have nobody to build with or do other nice stuff with. So we'll have to wait. I think we have a nice and peaceful town now, though. It works quite well. So let's keep that up. All right. Well, all good thing must come to an end. So does this. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comment section. I will respond to them. And then, of course, I hope to see you next time as we continue our adventures with Farthest Frontier. Bye-bye.